Let's not stink up chat. It's okay, EJ. I don't mind talking about EJ. Guys, go follow EJ and say that he's cool and awesome and stuff. 90% of you are from him anyways. So I appreciate you all hanging out now. Yeah, Tessa, I've gone with a nuke stage. That's the only other option. So like if I put an engine plate here, so you check this out. If I go engine plate and go double, and I end up I've been doing this. Hold on. I've been doing this so far. Just to get a basic skeleton idea before I start changing it. Way life can suck. Thank you for tier 2, 7 months. It's not a scam train. It's not a scam train. So this is 5811, but we don't have enough TWR. Our TWR is only 0.67. So we have the delta V, we just don't have the thrust. And this is much lighter overall. I could probably haul that into orbit after I put like accoutrements on it and stuff. Thank you, Slowcuz, for the 100 bits. So yeah, Tessa, there's a version like this, but when I add more nuke more nuke engines, it brings up the TWR, but makes the delta V plummet because of the extra mass. These are 3 tons apiece. So adding 6 tons puts us down at like 4,200 or something. It brings the delta V way down. Slowcuz, thank you for the 200 bits. Appreciate that. You guys are crazy tonight. Thank you. All right, that is party hat territory. 1 second. I'm cleaning this up. Bye to EJ. Have a good night, dude. Thanks for everything, man. Thanks for looking out for me. I'll see you soon. I'm off tomorrow. So I'll hang out with you all day tomorrow. I'll give you shit and time out people for stuff I shouldn't be timing out people for. Well, Tessa, but I also have to go liquid fuel oxidizer. So it wouldn't net me +1 TWR. Because then I got to add extra mass. So if I take this off, I have to go liquid fuel oxidizer, and that's different. So if I did the exact same configuration, and I move these engines over, so the other version that we just did was 22 tons. This version here with the 2 Terriers is 18 tons, and I don't have anywhere near the TWR or the delta V. Now we have a scaling issue. I would have to add more fuel and more engines. And I can do a three. Hold on, let me see. So if I were to do triple, this is just spitballing. I'm not actually going to build it like this. Hold on. So if I did this and brought it down and then turned it, for instance, like this, we're at 4244, same tonnage, not enough TWR. So it's the same tonnage, three Terriers. We're at the same issue. Taking away fuel doesn't help. So yeah, it's less TWR, or more TWR but less delta V. And then we have the diminishing returns. I don't think liquid fuel oxidizer is the way to go. I think just liquid fuel is the way to go, but we're just hitting a weird spot. Whatever I send up's not going to be full. We got to refuel it around Minmus. We got a Minmus refueling station, so I can ship stuff out. Way life could suck. Showing the ways of the armament to Bill the Great, Pyroblaze, Peccadillo, Scapegoat, and Cameron. Guys, enjoy your ad-free viewing, your sandy emotes, and your sword. Wow, look at that. Look at that subpocalypse, guys. We've lost like 400 subs today. Nice. Thank you, Way Life Can Suck. I appreciate you, buddy. What's up, Wave Thrash? How are you? So yeah, Tessa, it just sucks. You're doing well? That's good, man. That's good. I wouldn't have an issue if we were just landing. I guess what I should do is focus on landing and then have a separate relay go up. That might be the game plan. So like if I went back to the nukes, let me think real quick. If I went back to the nukes, and had a separate stage that would disconnect. So we can do this here. Tesso, what is it going to be slowing down on? It doesn't form plasma. That's atmosphere. That's not going to work the way you're thinking. We're not going to generate any plasma. We're not coming in like that. That's not gonna work. But I could do this and just have a stage that escapes off and goes back into orbit for the relay. It doesn't have to be one piece. Yeah, John, I saw that. It's going right towards Florida. Well, right now it's going right towards Florida. It could change. But I did see that. If I took fuel out of this, we're at 4308 at 0.81. That doesn't really gain much. Oh, my head hurts. So yeah, I would do this. How many G is on Tylo? What do you mean how many G's? We're currently looking at the simulator. Reveril. So if I was at Tylo right now, 2 nukes is 0.67 TWR. I don't know the exact numbers. I don't subscribe to that, dude. We could do this and bring this sheet back. I'm not one to go crunching numbers like that. That's just too much stuff for me. So Tylo requires 2270 to land onto the surface from 10 kilometers. So going down, going up is perfect would be 4,600, but I want to do 5,000. We still got to get there first. I don't mind tugging it. We just got to make sure we can get down and back up. We have a ballistic entry for Lathe because it's got a atmosphere. We got parachutes and stuff for that. That's already out in orbit. We actually did it to Duna earlier. Take out 1,000 delta V of fuel. I just did that earlier. I did it. I took 1,500 out. We're at 0.8. This isn't enough, Tessa. Reveril probably would be a good guess. Sure. You're probably not wrong by assuming that. Yeah, Tessa, we're not even over 1.0. No, I don't want to overclock engines. If I wanted to cheat, I would have cheated a long time ago. But no, I'm not wanting to cheat. I don't want to overclock. I don't want to crack and drive. I don't want anything like that. If that's your solution to this, then we're back to the drawing board. That should never be the solution. Just cheat. A dead dude. Showing the ways of the armament to Noah, Lunchbox, Shady Walker, Pee-wee, and Mars Echelon. Guys, enjoy your ad-free viewing, your Sandy emotes, and your sword. Guys, refresh if you just got gifted a sub. We run ads here to keep pre-rolls off for folks. You guys came in from EJ, you didn't get an ad. It's because I run ads every half hour. So make sure you take advantage of that. This should be rolling here in about a minute and a half or so. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. So yeah, I think the other idea I have with the detachable stage is better. But then that needs to be 2500 Delta V too. But it could be a lot smaller. But have a couple Terriers and a little fuel for actual landing as a boost. Tessa, we're not going to have the TWR. I don't understand where you're pulling this from. If I took 2 liquid fuel stages and put them right here, okay? And I put 2 Terriers here, and I combine the engines, we're at 1.08. If I took away fuel, we're at 1.5. But that doesn't add that much TW. It actually takes away Delta V from the rest of the stage. I don't understand where that comes into play. Making the craft heavier is not the play. It doesn't do Delta V calculations very well. Dot7, I don't care, man. But yeah, I don't think that's the play. Because it doesn't really do much. And we're in Tylo this whole time. It 1.5 at the end, that'd be way too much. Let me think here for a second, Tessa. The answer's somewhere. Yeah, Revel. I think Tessa's thinking about us being able to break in, like if we had an atmosphere, and that's not going to happen. Just like Mun? But Mun has less gravity. This would work on the Mun. If we were at the Mun, we'd have 3.2 TWR. We'd be all day long. Let me think. 0.67. What if I were to... Let's try this. Let me try something like this. Man, it just sucks that there is so much... Well, yeah. I'm gonna try something real quick here. Yeah, tech op, 100%. I agree with that. I agree with that. So if I were to do something like this, what is our TWR? 1.1 at 2655. Okay. So with that being said, let me think here. Because we may have to go drop tanks, is what I'm thinking at this point. Only problem with this is the size. Enable crossfeed. So what it would be like is it would be... It doesn't show us here. So I have no way of calculating it. Why doesn't it show me? Well, I mean, this is pretty wide, Tessa. It's wider than it was before. I would have to go like this. Or we can do... Hold on. And then like that. See, that would hit. Quit, Tessa, it is. It is. It is. I'm talking about launching it from Kerbal. I don't care about going down to Tylo. So like that's 10, 20, minus 10. So it pulls from here first, then there, then here, and then there. My only issue is if these hit the wheels here, we're screwed. So I would have to have them come off the other wheel, the other tanks. Like back here. And have everything, have all the dirty work go on this end of things. Stay away from the wheels of the rover. See, we got 30, 20, 10, minus 10. I kind of want to try this. I kind of want to try it. I don't need this at the moment. Let's do something like this to cover it. And then put a relay here. Let's cheat this and see what it does. Engines need to be at the bottom stage, not the top. Sure. So 1206, 26, 45, and then that ends up at a 1.06 at the end of the day. It's not the best in the world, but we can try it. I'm gonna go test it out and see what it looks like. We're gonna go cheat this thing around Tyler real fast and test it, just to see if it works. Yeah, but we don't have any TWR. Let me go here, set orbit, Tylo, and I want to do 6, set orbit. Okay, whatever. All right, 3, 2, 1. Actually, wait. Let me just activate these. Zero. All right, these are my stages. We have tons of speed to knock off here. So we're gonna be burning for a bit. Probably gonna crash. Probably not gonna slow down fast enough. We might have to come in from a higher orbit. 40,000 is pretty high, though. Well, I'm gonna try this first, Tessa. We might be fine. If I add radial out, then we're just burning way more delta V than we should be. Hi, Terracap. How are you? I mean, I guess it would be keeping us down there anyways, right? Like if I went like this. I have delta V to spare, Tessa, but I don't... Doesn't mean I should be wasting it on the very first stage. I should wait till I get down towards the bottom. I still gotta get this thing back into orbit after I drop off the rover. We're not just landing. We're landing and reorbiting. See, this doesn't slow us down. This slows us down more. I was trying to tell you that earlier, but you told me with grav loss we would need more. Why take it back up for the relay antenna? That's part of the mission criteria for us in this challenge that we're doing. Is to sky crane it down and get this back out. That way it's the antenna for the rover. The rover just has a small little 5K antenna. $17,000. It's like we're going to be hitting pretty hard here in just a second. Might have to restart it. Just drop the relay in orbit before. That way it's passing overhead as you're landing too. Eukerman. We've only got 50 tons to leave Kerbal with. I can't go building something stupid crazy. Because then that's way too much refueling at Minmus. Just to go to Tylo with, bud. You're thinking unlimited stuff. I can't do that. Yeah, I came in way too steep. I'll figure it out. I gotta do something else with it. Let me go back to launch. Let me actually follow my trajectory instead of just holding it retrograde. Good night, Warscar. Take it easy, buddy. I'll see you soon. Kerman, at that point it doesn't matter, dude. Then now I have to have another stage. You're wanting multiple stages. I'm trying to keep things as minimal stages as possible, dude. You're wanting to like 10,000 stage this thing. Oh, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I think we gotta be further out. I feel like if we did that and then added a maneuver here to get ourselves all the way down to there. Let's do this. How you doing, Tin Can? Welcome in. I'm cheating something into orbit right now, Tin Can. We're trying something. Hope you're having a good day, bud. Thanks for being here. All right, let's try this. Yeah, you, Kermit, I don't think you understand what we're trying to accomplish here, bud. I can't launch a Saturn V from Kerbin's from the pad. I can only launch a little itty bitty rocket. So the more parts and pieces I send up, the more refueling I have to do around Minmus. I can only refuel 1,500 units of ore at a time. And if I got to put in 10,000 units of fuel, we're going to be 8 hours mining at Minmus. And I really, really don't want to do that if I can help it. So if I can get it done with a smaller effort, then we should be fine. I'm going to go ×2 on the physics warp. You think 1,000 meters a second impact is survivable? 1,000 meters a second is survivable? Revel, I'm not trying to cheat the system here. We got to do it legit. I'm not using speedrunning tactics. There's no way I'm going to try to bug out the physics like that and hit it 1,000 meters a second. See, this has us already crashing into the thing. This is a worse trajectory than I had before. What just happened there? Well, I guess that was the second burn. This is the second burn. Oh yeah, good job. You're gonna freaking blow me into a million pieces, game. What is this? What is stupid? This isn't a go. There's no wings on this. Yeah, we're gonna crash right into the surface. Hello? What is this thing trying to accomplish? Yeah, let's go a little further out.